You recognize these creatures as you slam dunked Terissa's head into one on a previous level. They are 3. They are standing in the middle of the room. They looks like they were gorging themselves on some discarded mithril fragments on the ground, and they see you come into the room, and they immediately turn to attack. So you get first go.
All right. Upon seeing these monsters, say it's time to fuck some shit up. And then I attack with my 2 battle axes.
Okay. Wow, that's a hell of a way to start the fight off there.
Yeah.
Those definitely both hit,
Oh my
for sure.
God.
So go
I'm
ahead
upset
and
now, Val.
double
Like
that
give him an
damage.
automatic rage.
Jesus. Like you doesn't have to. I won't even. You don't even have to go use a bonus action to rage. Like you automatically rage from that.
That's good because
Good God.
I
You
forgot
son
to
of a
rage. And
bitch.
I wanted to rage, so that's good. I'm glad.
After you spent so much time trying to get double 20.
You just took all my luck. Just drained me.
Oh,
that.
the
Oh,
dice
did he?
gods are
Did he
not
leave
going to
you?
be with Tanner today.
No.
So that's 40 damage.
Oh, yeah, plus 3 damage. Add plus 3 damage to those 2.
What's that? So 26. 52? Good lord. So this 2 Zorn, or the 3 Zorn are in front of you, and they turn to look, and they start to run at you, and you guys just see, like, just out of nowhere, this just eruption of rage from Glorkin as he just goes face first into this Zorn, bringing both axes down on either side of the maw on top of its head, and he hits with such force that the 2 of the 3 arms on the top of this creature are almost completely severed off. And he's just like screaming this blood curdling battle rage scream as he goes in. And yeah, 52 points of damage on one strike. Awesome. I'm impressed. All right, so it is going to be their turn now. And so the Zorn is kind of he's kind of caught off guard by this attack from you, and he completely just turns and begins to run. And you don't see it, but as he turns to run, he pushes through these 5 Duragar that are behind them, and begins to just burrow through the wall to get away from you. So go ahead and take your attack of opportunity on him as he turns to run.
So does that mean I get
You get one
I
attack.
can use
So
just
go
one
ahead and
attack?
roll your attack.
Okay.
Swear to God.
So that's actually going to miss. So you go to pull your axes out as he's running away from you, and it kind of like throws you a little off balance as you pull your axe out to swing down at him, and you hit nothing but the mithril fragments that are on the ground and at your feet. And he pushes through these Durgar and just begins to burrow through the wall, and he's gone. The next one is going to step up and is going to attack you. All right, so he takes 4 attacks on you. So all 3 of his arms come down on top of you. The first one connects. The other 2 you're able to dodge out of the way, and you're also able to get out of the way from his toothy maw as he comes in to bite at you. So you're going to take 6 slashing damage as he slashes at you with his claw. And then the other one is going to approach, and he is going to attack you as well.
Oh, perfect.
Really?
He is.
He is.
What's your armor, Glorkin? Is it 15 now? Or 16?
My armor class is 15. Yes.
Is it? Okay. So he's actually only going to hit with 1 attack as well, with one of his 4 attacks. So you're going to take another 6 slashing damage as he rakes his claw across your new scale armor that you just got from the armory here. And Othmar, he is within your range.
Yeah. That's cool.
follow
I'm
up
gonna fucking attack him.
Okay. 12 misses.
About this. Oops.
18 hit. Jesus. Yeah, that's a crit.
I love how it
The
pops up on my
18
D&D
no,
Beyond too.
sorry, the 18 misses. So the 30 does hit.
I don't know what happened here. See, I think those were both. What is this though? To hit 30. It's telling me right now.
It's 20 plus 10. You got a natural 20 of
So
plus
did
10
I
to your roll.
did I accidentally press a third time then?
I
Okay.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first 2
Okay.
miss.
Yeah, your
Very
first 2
good.
attacks miss. So we're
I
gonna
sh- I should
disregard the
clear
30.
off.
Okay. All right.
What about the butt?
The
That
12
was
was the
both.
blade. The 18 was the butt. The 30 was a misclick.
Oh,
So,
Wait.
Don't you always do two blades and 2 butts?
well,
Or
he
did I-
only got 1 attack.
he only gets 1
Oh,
attack.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was like, what the
Only 1 butt this time, guys.
Ah.
I think you rolled damage first. No, never mind.
Nope, we're good.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
Okay. And then as the Zorn pushes past you guys, the Durgar now realize that there's other creatures in here besides them, and they appear to be looking at something, and they turn and immediately draw their weapons, and you see the lead one right here in the middle that was pushed out of the way. He turns and he yells. He says, "This is our dig site. Get out of here!" As he and all of them are enlarged too, so they're larger than a normal Duragar. So they're about twice the size of Glorkin as they turn. And with that, it's going to be Corsel's turn. So Corsel, you're up, bud.
Where am I?
You're right there,
Okay.
right there.
I
Get
accidentally.
back.
No, you moved the map as I was clicking on my character to move it.
Oh, yeah. I shift clicked to put you in the middle.
Okay, I'm gonna move up through the. I
Might
guess
be.
is this like a broken doorway here?
It is a broken doorway, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move up and be like, oh, and because I don't know if we've had a long rest in the past 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go with what I have on my spell sheet still.
Yes, you have, because the last one that you were in, you set up the tiny hut and everybody rested in there.
Oh.
And then you slept for 2 days or whatever.
And you
So
slept for 2 days.
I think you rested.
All right, and then I have to take off like some points there.
And Val, you're going to be up after Corsel, so get your
okay.
shit ready.
Okay, so I still have these 2 Zorn here. I'm gonna do my best. I'm going to point at this one. And I'm gonna give it a gleaming look. And cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, and, sorry, which one?
Beep.
This one? Okay.
So that is a Wisdom 16 saving throw.
Just a straight roll. 19.
It passes. That ends
Alright.
my turn.
Oh, you're up.
All right.
You're still a little
I-
groggy from your 2-day nap and being drugged through a portal.
You win.
All
this
right.
game.
All right, Tarulai. Here's the flesh you've been craving. And I cast, as a bonus action, I cast Hunter's Mark on this guy right here.
Oh, we're attacking. Lovely. Hopefully, it's much better than the wall you hit me into last time.
Yes. Show me what you're made of. And I rush forward and I swing.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
I must be missing something. 2 weeks drought.
The
let's
first one
see.
hits, the second one does not.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and roll damage. And two-handed.
You said this one had a hunter's mark on it?
Yep. And I'm going to do, that is going to be the damage there. And Hunter's Mark is going to, I believe it's a 1d6. Yep. And that one's going to be a 6. So that is going to be 15 damage onto this creature.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
All right, Ella. And then Othmar, you're on deck after Ella.
All right.
Okay, Ella's gonna rush up beside Corsola, see that there's two big things to attack. She's going to do a twinned chaos bolt.
Oh
So
boy.
at 3rd level.
Okay.
First one is psychic damage. Second one is acid damage. Let's see.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay, and then the second one, 21.
That hits.
Okay, so the second one is 13 points of acid damage.
To this one?
Yeah. Oh, and then actually, I'm going to use my newest meta magic that I have. So I can spend 2 sorcery points to re-roll. It's Seeking Spell from Tasha's Cauldron.
Okay.
Nice.
22.
Hits.
Yes.
Go and roll damage on the other one.
13 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Awesome. Go and roll your wild magic for me.
12. Okay.
Go.
Can I have
All
my
right.
sorcery points?
Othmar, as you see Ella come in and just launch these two orbs. One is like a yellow dripping acid color, and the other one is like a void of like pinkish purple energy goes and hits both of them. It's your turn.
Awesome. And then attack.
Come, guys.
Let's wade in here. So we'll do a blade, a butt, blade.
All 4 hit with a crit on the butt on the second attack.
Yeah, you crit his butt.
I don't know if it knows how to do damage for both sides, so with that, just gonna do blade, butt. So that bottom one is 8, not 10. All right, so that's 20, 31, 40, and we'll double up that at 9. So 49 damage.
All right. Yeah, you just come
Al-
swinging
almost,
that.
almost 52.
Almost. You know, maybe next time.
He did almost the amount of damage you did, and you had 2 crits. So,
Ridiculous.
and speaking of that, Glorkid, you're up, man. So you see,
All right.
you see the energy, the magic from Ella fly both over both sides of your shoulders and hit each creature. Then you see Offmar just like twirling his halberd like it's nothing as he smashes into the Zorn to your left. Go for it.
All right. Well, I'm going to continue the attack. The left guy, closest to Val.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the 15 misses, the 19 hits.
Okay. So I'll just include the rage bonus in this. 9 damage.
Okay. All right. Yep. He takes the hit and roars back in your face as your battle axe sinks into his flesh. And it is going to be their turn now. So got
Beautiful picture.
so the first one is going to be a miss as the other 2 claw attacks come down and just break from your shoulder all the way across your body. As you can feel like the scale armor that you got like is taking taking the attack, but you can still feel it as it gets raked across your body. So you're gonna take, and then the maw comes in and bites on your shoulder of the arm that you hit with the axe. So you're going to take 12 slashing damage from the 2 claw attacks, and then you're going to take an additional 13 piercing damage from the bite attack. As he
Is it the
digs into
one?
your-
No,
No,
is it this?
it's this one right here that's attacking. So
Oh,
um,
Val better get him.
Val can
Wait.
get him.
Oh,
if he
so
wants.
that was damage to me, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, they love
total
me.
is 25 points of damage to you.
Yeah.
So do you get resistance on damage that's like physical damage to you?
Yeah, I'm raging, so
So if you have
I get resistance to
resistance to it,
bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage.
yeah. So all the damage that you're taking is halved
Oh, okay.
with your resistance to the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Well, that's something.
That is
All right.
something.
So Val, you see this thing, you see this creature just like start tearing into Glorkin as he's raging next to you.
Not today. And I hit.
Yes, not today. Let's get him.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, you're the sword. You're talking as a sword. I was like,
The sword. That definitely hits. Yes.
All right. All right. All right.
Uh,
Oh. That was a solid 8 damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and mite him on that one. He needs to not do that anymore.
Can you do a smite attack on
That's a great question. That's probably something.
an opportunity attack?
When I hit with a melee weapon attack, I can expend a spell slot to do 2d8 radiant damage. I can
Yeah,
just choose to
Yep.
do it whenever.
Go for it.
he's made a choice.
All right, so I can't figure out how to press it in D&D Beyond. So bringing my macro back, old school. Oof, big D. So and then Hunter's Mark. All right, so 1927.
Oh, well, that was invigorating.
Yes.
Oh, let's do that more.
Yes, more smites for Tarula.
Yes. Okay, so the second one is going to go and that was lovely. Attack an Offmar here. So we're gonna do these attacks here.
Don't do it.
Oh, he's doing it. What's your armor again?
18.
18. Okay, so first attack's gonna be a crit, and then the bite attack is also gonna hit you, but the other 2 claw attacks do not.
Son of a gun.
So let's see. With that one, the first claw attack is gonna do 12 slashing damage to you as it rakes into your armor. It finds the gap in between the breastplate and the arm of your armor, and just kind of like digs in as it hooks into you. And then while you're breathing from that pain, the bite comes in and gets you on the other shoulder. And the bite attack is going to be 11
Ugh.
piercing damage as it bites into you.
And I take double what damage?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh yeah. Curse.
All damage.
Oh,
You have
I-
vulnerability to all damage.
how much did he take?
Oh.
So he took 12 slashing damage from the claw attack and 11 bite damage.
Oh yeah, Corso.
Or, piercing
23.
damage. So
So-
23 damage.
But I still have the ring on, so Othmar, you take 23 and I take 23.
Yeah.
Corso.
Okay.
When we went through the portal the first time, Othmar decided
Alright.
to just tough it out. So
And he got cursed with vulnerability to all damage taken for the next 24 hours and a -2 penalty on his death saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What did that?
One of the
Portal.
Jumping through a freaking portal, so don't do that.
I was gonna go.
FYI.
But so now we
Alright.
switched our rings, so I take half his
That's
damage.
right.
Yeah, so now Ella's taking half of the damage for it.
What do you mean you switched the ring?
I had a ring of suffering, so because I was an 8-year-old when they came in, so Othmar gave me a ring so that if I ever took damage, he'd take half my damage.
Okay.
But now at this point, we've decided to switch our rings, so I'm taking half of his damage.
Ella's
So
been
that
doing
she-
push-ups.
Because
Because she has almost as many hit points as me, standard. So now helping absorb some of this double damage from everything. Oh, and I have disadvantage on death saving throws. So
yeah. All right. So that being said, now the Duragar are going to engage you guys. So you see these giant dwarfs just start running towards you. So this one's going to run up to Val, and he's going to swing down on top of you with his war pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying, giant dwarves.
The giant dwarf.
Uh,
A
he's
regular
gonna-
sized man.
He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss.
But like twice as wide. Like a
Yeah,
normal-
And then the
God,
other
you're
one,
burly.
boom, 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 as he runs up, and he's also going to take a swing at you with his axe. He's got a hand axe. Gonna miss. Kids are doing terrible. All right, and then the guy on the side is gonna run up to Othmar.
Othmar spits in his face, runs up to him. Free action.
I'll take it.
You take one action to get the loogie ready.
Ah, damn it.
I allow the spitting of the loogie in his face. And he's going to attack, and he is going to miss. And this guy's gonna run up. Oops. He's gonna run straight up to Glorkin in between the Zorn and take his attack as well. See if he's gonna miss like his brothers. Of course he does.
And I've already taken my reaction, so I'm
And the leader steps backwards, and he's like, he yells out some words in Undercommon to attempt to bolster his fighting force as they are in the middle of the combat with you all. And Corsul, you're up.
Trulai doesn't speak Undercommon. It's beneath him.
So, for all
Wow.
intents and purposes, I'm going to put my hand on the ground, and I'm going to. You see rays come up, green rays come up out of where my hand is placed on the ground, and then I'm gonna lift it, and behind here, over here. Oh wait, I'm trying to click on the wrong screen. Here, I'll do it a little closer, right there, and I'm gonna cast Big B's hand at 5th level.
Oh, nice.
Righteous.
As of out of Critical Role, Big B's hand. But
Thank you. Thank you. Needed it. Ugh, that was an itch. Needed scratching.
So, and as my bonus action, I'm gonna control the hand to punch this Zorn.
Okay. I like it.
And I want to say the hand looks. Can I change it up? Can I switch up? Am I allowed to be creative?
I will let you be as creative with the hand as you'd like.
Uh,
Well, okay, hold on. I will let you be as creative with the hand within reason as
Yep.
you like.
This is a safe space. Do your thing.
I was like, wow, look at this. Very.
I will
Lockdown picks,
I will
no.
allow a lot.
We all
just
signed
in
the
Your
waiver.
words
favor
wisely.
RP.
God.
I'm just gonna just to make it easier on you, it's just gonna be a Loxodon hand. So
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
So
and
Bigby's hand actually pulls the pinky out and gets some bean dip right behind the bad guy.
yes. And I'm trying to figure out how to attack with this thing. So forgive me.
Mm,
So
There
I
you
guess
go.
I'm doing the top one. I think that's the force damage. Yes. Don't so ignore the grasping hand as that is the bludgeoning damage. So
19 to hit.
make a melee spell attack for the hand. So is that 19 to hit, or is that
Oh,
19
wait, no, that's
damage?
damage.
Yeah,
The 19 is the force damage.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to roll it.
Oh, the total. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Hold
Well,
on.
my spell attack is 8, so I'm just gonna roll.
Oh, you just click spell attack.
Yeah.
Oh, oops, I did it. I rolled a 1 for you.
No, it didn't work.
Yeah, so the 15 is gonna miss on the
Okay.
attack. So you form this. You guys see this giant Loxodon hand just appear above the group, and it goes to smash down on top of the Zorn as it misses. It kind of steps forward, and you feel the shake of the force of the hand hitting the ground, as it misses the attack. And now you've got this hand sitting there behind the Zorn now. Looks like a giant version of Torsel's hand there.
That ends my turn.
And with that is Bal's turn.
All right. Ah, there's so many of you. I will go ahead and take up a whole action to.
Are we gonna do it again? Are you going to charge me up before we attack?
Oh,
It was so invigorating. I haven't felt this alive and I've forgotten how long.
you know what? You're right. Let's just
Yes,
enjoy this battle.
Let's do this.
And I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna attack the. I completely changed my mind. God. I'm gonna go ahead and attack that guy.
Okay.
I wonder why I changed your mind. That's
I
weird.
don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Hmm.
That's a 27, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna assume that hits
Okay.
Plus
with
3
11.
longsword.
Okay, so yeah, so it's a 27 to hit and 11 damage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and smite again.
Oh yes, feel the power. I can feel it coming from the
At
Doombringer. Yes.
yes, at second level. Yes, at second level. We are going to do a smite at second level, which is 3d8. I don't have that saved up. Let's just do this. 3d8. Apologies.
Not forgiving you.
Against. Damn, got me.
I can't.
Oh, 17
Oh,
Are you?
Val, the power. It's
and 2 for the hunter's mark. So that's 1 hit.
okay.
How's he looking?
Hold on.
Pretty dead, hopefully.
Specifically tell you.
Oh, well. As I rear up for another slash, I pause for a millisecond to see if
Yeah.
it's like going.
So
"Ah!"
as you and Tellerai are enjoying this feverish battle, as he comes down and the radiant energy starts making the emerald blade of the sword glow. It hits the Zorn and it just explodes the Zorn all over everybody within a 10-foot radius of it. Just gets this disgusting
Gears of
blood
war.
and guts and stony flesh just flung everywhere. And you just
And
hear in your voice, you hear in your head, yes, look what we did. You are the perfect partner for me.
oh my god! And I turn around and I smack this guy in the forehead with my sword.
Oh my.
We are going to have great adventures.
Yes,
Let's do it again.
great
do it to this
adventures,
one, too.
Caroline. And
I
I
know just what to say to you.
and so 13
Okay.
and no, I can't.
You okay. We need a rest. I
Yes.
agree. A rest is needed. The next one we will take care of.
Yes. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to move the hunter's mark from the dead Zorn to this guy.
Hey Ella, is this new look on Val kind of doing it for you? It's
Just
doing it for
blood
me.
dripping off my face, like.
I'm
The
liking
emerald
this.
blade has the blood
took
from
the
a
sword.
Duragar and a Zorn on it. It's just dripping down. So it's like this weird combination of emerald
Red and
green
green.
and red.
It's Christmas.
Make me blow all my spell slots.
You look like you're sweating from this, Tanner.
No, I just sweat when I'm idle. It's because I'm fat. So.
No, I think it's a sword.
No, seriously, the sword's getting me a little excited. Not gonna lie, can't stand up for a while.
It's getting
As
me
well it
excited
should.
too.
With that, Ella, it's your turn. As you see this Zorn erupt, and Val is just talking out loud to something that you're not sure. Like you have an idea of what's going on. But
Having a
he's just
one-sided
He's
conversation.
getting very excited about this battle right now.
Yeah, I move up closer to like get a better look. I'm gonna. Can I go between them, or is
Yeah.
that not okay?
No,
So
you can.
I'm gonna like be like in between them. I'm gonna reach my hand around, and I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt. Yeah. So I'm gonna do it like this way, if I can. It
Just
says
sitting there.
it's 100 feet long, 5 feet wide. Third level. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Okay, so which way are you shooting the lightning bolt out?
This way. I was trying to get all 3, but if I can only get these 2, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, they're all. You can get all 3 of them. Yeah,
Okay.
you can get all 3 of them. That's fine.
That.
What's the save on it?
Dexterity, DC 17.
Okay, so the first, the first Duragar and the Zorn both take the damage, or both fail the save. The last one sees the spark out of the corner of his eyes as you're about to launch this attack, and he completely jumps out of the way. Then he's not going to take any damage on it because it's
Okay, so 34 points to the 2 that failed, and then half as much to the one that succeeded.
Okay.
17.
No, the one that succeeded isn't going to take any damage on this roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was that high. Okay.
And the lightning ignites anything flammable in the area.
Yeah, so so as soon as you let loose this lightning bolt, this Durgar, it fries him. It kind of like when somebody's sitting in an electric chair and you just see the the lightning energy flowing through his body and bouncing over to the Zorn, and he's just like completely still, but he's shaking violently. And as the lightning bolt passes through the Zorn, it blows the side of the Zorn out on the other side. And the Zorn falls over dead, and then the Durgar is smoking, and every piece of cloth that he's wearing on his armor just ignites into flames as he falls down on the ground dead. And he's just fire is just burning him, his dead corpse as the lightning
Ella pitches her nose.
finishes.
Okay, your
Zorn
turn.
drops. This guy is dead. I'm gonna leave him there just because of the fact that he's burning. And wild magic, please.
Do-do-do-do.
And it goes off.
Charge.
And she's right in between two of
Yeah,
her.
right in my
Oh
ear.
my
Just
God.
Where is
She
it?
What is
cast
that?
haste on everybody.
Where's the wild magic table?
Sorcerer.
That
4.
is-
For the next minute, you can see any invisible creature if you have line of sight of it.
Ew.
Okay. Not as fun as
Some.
Murdering your
some of
whole
the other
crew.
ones that you've done.
I'm not a baby.
All right, Othmar, you're up, bud. So you got this one guy here. You see the Zorn, the whole side of it gets blown out with this purple lightning as it just arcs through it down the hallway. It lights
Aha!
up
Nicely done.
the hallway as it goes down.
Can't see. I think he's over here, and I'm gonna swing at this feller.
Okay.
All right. So let's roll a blade, a butt, a blade, a butt.
Abute.
Okay. The only one that missed was the first butt attack. So everything else is good. Okay. Yeah. So you make your attack against him, and you carve one way. You split through his shield into his shoulder blade, and then when you swing around with the second blade attack, you hit him right in the top of the hip and just cut him all the way up to his shoulder, and your blade comes out, and you see this arc of blood spray across the wall behind you.
When
And
he
then the
turns
butt
you.
attack, you hit him right in his forehead, and he just like falls over in his body, and just blood just pouring out of both blade attack blots as he lays eviscerated in front of you.
Spit on him again. Reaction.
Acceptable. Okay. All right, is that your turn?
That was it for old Othmar. He's gonna close the gap with this fella here.
He's actually this one's dead. This one's the one that's
Oh.
on the ground burning. So
Which one?
here,
The one
I'll take
Oh,
that
okay.
away and I'll draw
Okay.
a.
Oh, so I'm gonna actually close the gap with this guy back here.
Okay. Cool. Let's see here. There's
He
a
runs through my
fire.
hand.
There's a fire right here. There we go.
Ah!
Where's my hand on the map?
You're hovering right above where Othmar ran.
So I don't. I'll actually stand on the other side of your hand. I still got some reach over here, and it
Okay,
rhymes.
Glorkin, you're up. So you got a smoldering body. You got a giant Loxodon on hand in this area right here. And then you've got Othmar, who just eviscerated somebody. You got the two dwarves that are on the other side of Val. and then the one in the back of the room.
Was the one that got burned? He was a dwarf, right?
They're all dwarves. They're all Duragar, which are the dwarves from the Underdark.
So I look down at the burning body and I say, "This is what you get for attacking your own kind." And I spit on the burning body, and then I run over to these other two fellers. I'm going to attack, I guess, the one closest to me.
Okay,
And I'm also going to frenzy attack the
go for it.
bonus
Yeah,
attack.
for sure.
There's 1, 2.
Skip a few.
Just saw that picture again of Brendan.
It's going to haunt me forever.
All
Well,
right.
that-
You're welcome.
So the 19
Thank
and the
you.
20 both hit. The 14 misses.
Okay. So
All right, there we go.
3. So 2 hits. My damage
Okay.
24, right?
Yeah, 24.
That picture should go on your Tinder.
Oh, now we're talking.
God, I wish.
Okay. Yeah. So he's looking very hurt after that attack.
Okay.
Who, dare I ask, is looking very hurt?
The one that Glorkin just attacked.
Yeah, that one. Okay.
Is Zach, is this a video of how Othmar fights?
Yeah, I was having trouble visualizing it, so there you go.
Yeah, that's
It works
is actually
fine.
I found that super interesting, by the way.
And helpful.
Yeah.
All right. So as you the Durgar in front of you, Glorkin sees what happened to the two Zorn and his brethren that's laying on the ground. He throws his war pick on the ground and looks back at this guy and says, "Fuck this shit! I'm out of here!" And he goes to run away from you. So Val and Glorkin, you can both choose to make opportunity attacks if you
I do
like.
choose.
I
I do.
choose
Kill him, Val.
as well.
We need to kill him as he runs. Look at the bleed. Look at the blood dripping off of him. Take him. Take him now.
Yes!
Let me feel his flesh.
He will go nowhere. Oh, nice swing.
That definitely hits.
Also, thank God, this is the first opportunity attack I've taken this entire campaign. So, I got a couple of things going on with that. After I hit with an opportunity or Sentinel, creatures I hit with opportunity attacks have 0 speed for this turn.
All right, go and roll your damage.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yep, got a little excited there. All right, 10.
Yeah, so as he throws his war pick on the ground and he turns and he goes to run, but he's not. He's very very hurt from the attack from Glorkin. That I mean, it just the axe is just gaping wounds on him, and as he turns to run, you're having this conversation with Caroline in your head as you thrust with the long sword straight through his back, pierces in between the armor that he's wearing out the front, and the glowing green blade of the sword is just dripping with this dark crimson blood. As you pull the sword back, the body he falls to his knees and then falls down to his face, and he lays there and his blood just starts coming out of his mouth, and the rest of the wounds on his body as it's pooling up around you.
Yes. Okay.
And this guy looks at the boss and says the same thing, throws his war pick on the ground, and turns to run.
Coward.
Power to the people.
Okay.
Power to the players.
Coward to the people.
Power.
And as he turns to run, Glorkin, I don't know if you're in range. No, he's just out of your reach for an opportunity attack. So he's gonna double speed away from you.
Oh, poor guy.
He's gonna double speed away.
Bummer.
And as he runs, the guy that's in the back starts backing up against the wall, and he yells out "coward" as his companion or his compatriot runs away. And he backs up and he sees Othmar just standing, halberd drawn, right at his throat, and he just backs up. He goes, "You can have all the treasure. I don't want it. Don't want it anymore." And he drops his axe and his shield. And do you allow him to leave, Othmar, or are you going to strike him down?
Othmar just lowers his halberd, says, "Well, now you're seeing reason."
As he runs away, you just hear him say, "Fuck this place," as he runs off.
No. I want to go. I want to go. I want to stop that.
Okay, so as he goes to run, Corsola, it was your turn afterwards anyway, so what do you want to do?
I want to move Bigby's hand over to him and grasp him.
Okay.
I want to grapple him.
Grapple him. All right, so as he's running, you just see this giant Loxodon hand float over and just grabs a hold of this Durgar. Is there a grapple?
Oh, grapple check. It has
Check.
yeah, the strength of it is 26. So
Just 26. It's
Just 26.
yeah,
fucking number. So
I mean, it's if you wanted me to. It looked like he was running away, but
Yeah,
your choice.
he's gonna try. I mean, he's obviously gonna try to wiggle out of it.
Bigby, are you always this swole? All the time. Never decreases.
So it's a +8 strength score.
I mean, I rolled an 11, so that's what that is. Wait. Yeah.
Oh, because 26 is plus another 3. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, he rolled a 5, so you grapple him.
So the
As
above
he-
that would be the
he goes-
damage.
Okay, so he takes the 6 damage, and we are out of combat now. So he's taken 6 damage, and he's now grappled right as he's getting out of the line of sight for you guys down the hallway.
I got him, guys. He didn't get away.
All right.
Do I kill him? Do you want me to smash him down a few times? You want me to crunch
No,
his armor? Yeah.
just don't let him leave. We have some
No,
questions.
Ledger, we must kill him. We must kill him.
No true lie. He surrendered.
Dead dwarf smell. And Ella's gonna like back out of the room.
That was invigorating, but
Kind of fried that guy.
we
Yeah,
must
you
keep our
kind
honor.
of did fry that guy. All right. Yeah. So now you have a Durgar in your grasp. What do you want to do with them?
Well, I relay my questions to the group.
Okay, group. What would you like Corsola to do with this Durgar?
Bring him here. We have some questions for him. It's like there's like gore and blood just dripping off my face.
Yes, sir.
But only on the front half. The back half is completely clean. Like,
All right.
like a pie in my entire body.
Ella prestidigitations herself. She's clean.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you rolling? Well, magic
And
sword.
we're all dead. Yeah.
All right. Okay, and the flames start to die out on his compatriot here. So, yeah, you've got a dwarf being held in a giant Loxodon hand.
Well,
Just gonna
hold Turulai the tip right inches from his throat and say, "What are you doing here?"
What's it look like I'm doing here? I'm trying to get some treasure out of this place.
This is not your castle.
It's not mine. This is the stronghold of a mountain dwarf clan. And he spits on the ground at the feet of Glorkin.
Well,
Don't associate with that clan.
Can I just like, oh, I was gonna just bop him on his head, like turn it upside down and just hit his head against the ground and then turn it back
Okay.
up.
All right.
Bop him, huh?
Yeah.
Bopped him. He has
Yeah.
been bopped.
Like bop, like smash into the ground real quick.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Glorkin, you're a hill
You-
dwarf, right?
You were mean.
Glorkin's a mountain dwarf.
Mountain dwarf. I'm sorry. Much bigger.
You don't be mean to my
Yes.
friends.
No worries.
We're friends, right?
Yes, we are.
Jury's out on that. Still.
And so what you see, what he points at over there is, in the wall there's a carving. So the south wall that they were standing at it bears a lavish carving of a mountain beneath which large stylized eyes look down on a line of dwarf warriors, and it is just inlaid of mithril filigree throughout the entire carving in this wall.
Wow.
And he tells you that they were basically trying to pull the mithril out of the wall to sell it.
Mithril?
So same stuff that
Frodo's shirt.
Mithril.
well, it's the same stuff that
Oh,
Offmar's armor's made out of. Mithril
China.
plate.
Yes, straight from Middle Earth.
okay.
The
Straight from
of
Middle Earth into Faerun.
How many more Durgar are in this stronghold?
I don't know. There was the five of us, and these creatures here. We just threw them the fragments that we didn't want, and they began eating it. So they left us alone. But I don't know who else is down here.
I want to see if he's lying. Just insight, see if his
Insight
body
check.
language, all
Yeah.
that good stuff.
Roll an insight for me.
Yes, sir. 15.
He's telling you the truth.
All
He
right.
doesn't know anything.
Well, I'm out of questions, and I sheathed Terulai. Terulai? Terulai?
Terralai.
Truly.
Terulai.
Truly.
Hair. Lie.
If you just please let me go. I don't want to be here anymore. But I will say, be careful about the holes in the walls. Never know what kind of creature may jump out at you. Please let me go.
It would be Zorans, right? Because they just weren't you working with them just now?
Well, Zorns aren't the only creatures down here.
But they know you because they didn't attack you guys. So why don't I just hold on to you for a while so things don't attack us?
They did not attack me because we fed them.
With other dwarves by any chance?
No, they were munching on scraps of mithril that were thrown to them.
Oh.
Zorn will eat anything,
Oh.
basically,
Including Tissa.
including Trissa.
Mm-hmm.
We can't forget
Oh
that.
yeah.
Am I letting this guy go, guys? I only have a few more seconds left here.
I don't see why not. He's terrified, and he appears to have wet himself.
He has
Release him.
betrayed his own kind. He is a disgrace.
Okay, Glorkin, here you go, and I place him in front of Glorkin and drop him. Your choice. He spit at you. Your choice.
Darkmark just
Yes.
starts cleaning his
I'll
blade.
let him live in his shame. Worse than death.
He doesn't even say anything to you. He just takes off running.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's the way to go, huh?
That must be. Why
Might
don't
as
we,
well follow him.
Yeah, why don't we see where they're
Can I-
going?
Can I pick up some mithril?
So the scraps of mithril that the Zorn were chewing on are just bits and pieces at this point. If you wanted to try to get some of the mithril out of the wall, you could strip about a pound of mithril out of the wall in about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Can you know all about this stuff, right? Aren't you a stone worker person? Mason worker or something?
Can I punch the wall with my bigby's hand while I still have it, trying to dig some out?
Yeah, roll an attack on the wall.
This might
Go
be
for it.
difficult. Okay. That's 2 hit.
Yeah, roll the damage on it. We'll see how much comes out.
Okay. Once I figure that out. Oh god.
Okay, so as you begin to like try to dig some of the filigree out, you just step back and you take Bigby's hand and you just make a motion and it just flies at the wall and hits with the force, boom, and it resonates the whole room, and about half a pound of mithril falls out of it.
I will pick that up.
It's a lot of mithril.
At 15 pounds?
Hmm?
You said 15 pounds?
I said half a pound of
Half a
mithril
pound,
falls out.
wow.
You could strip a pound of mithril out of the wall, and it would take you about 15 minutes to do that. There's a lot of mithril in the wall.
Okay.
It's filigreed everywhere through the wall. But with that attack on the wall, with Bigsby's hand being a force spell, it generated enough concussive force to dislodge about half a pound of the mithril.
Okay.
And you're grabbing this just in case we run into some more Zorn?
Just to have it. Mithril is used in a lot of different ways.
Ah.
All right. So as you you guys gonna go down the same hallway, or did you want to do anything else with the mithril, or is that good for you?
Good for now. We'll probably run into it again.
Terrali,
Yes.
can you you said you could detect gems and invisible objects with great range. Do you see anything other than mithril around us?
You pause for a second, and he comes back. He says, "That's all I see here, right now."
Terrali says that that the mithril is the only thing of value close to us right now.
You guys have any response to him saying that?
And I asked the question out loud, and then I just was silent, and then I said it.
Sparkle agrees. Let's go.
Well, I
Okay.
suspect we should keep moving then. See if there's anything of value.
All right. So are you going the same way that they ran off?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys move down the hall, there's actually two. There's a door on either side. So you've got a door to the north here, and you've got a door to the south here as you're passing through.
What's to the north? Goes and tries the knob.
Okay. The door swings open.
What you see?
It's
So
dark.
you have your goggles on, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's still dark somehow.
Can you turn on the lights?
So in here, it is a workshop. So 4 work areas line the east wall, each consisting of a stout desk and a swiveling stool. Above each stool is a lantern that hangs by a chain that is anchored to the ceiling. In the southwest corner, it appears that there is a space that is dedicated to metalworking.
What do you make of this, Glorkin?
If you'd like to roll a perception check in here, you can.
Sure.
Hmm.
Can I send
Oh, boy.
Sparkle down the hallway the way the dwarf went, just so I can see like which way he turned?
Sure.
Just sit here outside the door while they're in there.
Yeah, so you send Sparkle out, and the hallway it's about 20 feet across all the way down, and about about 80 or so feet ahead of you. There's a hallway that turns to the south, and that appears to be the way that the dwarves ran. When they
Okay. Once I know that, I'll bring Sparkle back.
go back, and Gorkin, you're looking around, and you just looks like a workshop to you. Nothing
Fair
too
enough.
crazy. You see work tables and a furnace, a barrel, some odds and ends, tools, and things like that on the workbenches, but that's about it. And nothing else.
Well, the dwarf went about 80 feet down this hall and then took a right. So, nothing interesting in there?
Well, we don't know where else to go. We could just follow him.
But what are we here for again? We're just exploring to find the 5th level? That's what we're doing?
We're trying to figure out what level this is at all, so we know. We're trying to map this dungeon. It's insane
Well,
as
it
it is.
seemed it appeared to be an armory. So, in our quest for magic items, or an armory seems like a good place to look.
Correct.
Okay, well, just let me know if you think there's any secret doors or magic-y stuff around.
Okay, and on the other end of this workshop, there's another door to the north here as well.
Okay. I go and open it.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door, and it opens up into a about that big of a room. It's like a 30 by 40. And it looks like there are shelves that once lined the north and south walls, but it appears that they have been shattered and spread across the floor. So this room is in complete disarray. So, Gorkin and Offmar, since you're both in there, if you would like to roll perception checks in there, you are more than welcome to.
Othmar,
Bad
you
roll.
sound so far away.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do a old perception check here.
Okay.
So we'll take advantage of this.
Yeah. So
Bonus.
this is a this room. From what's left in the room, it appears that it was some type of reliquary. There are shelves and curios that once lined the walls. You can see that they've been torn down and they lie shattered and strewn across the floor in different directions. Um, most everything of value appears to have been looted from the room. However, there are a few things that are still on the ground, Othmar. So there's a statuette of a dwarf king. It's about 10 inches tall that lies in this bottom corner down here, south corner of the room, southeast corner of the room. There is a funeral shroud not too far from it that appears to be dark with blue stones of some type sewn into it. And that is it. Actually, sorry, I was reading something else. That is it. So there's not everything was taken out of the room, but it does. So there is a few things that are left, but for the most part, everything else has been ransacked and destroyed. A lot of it's been missing. It looks like there are places on the walls, like when you have a picture hanging on a wall for a long time, and there's an outline of like a shadow where the picture was. You can see that on the walls in here. But there are a few missing.
Seems like it's been ransacked.
So it would seem.
And also in this room, there is a door to the north and a door to the south.
Go north.
Okay.
Ella's gonna check this door and just to see if it's locked while she's waiting.
That door is not locked. None of the doors that you've come across so far are locked. So if you'd like to go in there, you can.
Corsola just ran past me and went inside. Bye. I look back. I just look back at them just to see who all's coming or going.
I'm right here.
So Val is still with you. Offmar and Glorkin are exploring the rooms to the north.
Okay.
Um,
I want to stay in the hallway.
Okay, so hold on, Ella, just a second. So you guys come out into this hallway, and you have a hallway that goes north, and then you have one that splits off east and west. And you can see down both hallways pretty far with your vision. And then the north wall hits a wall, but it does appear that there's a passage as well up there. Go take a look for. Look at. Sorry.
Othmar shouts back, hey guys.
Yes.
What are you doing?
So with the doors open, Val, you can hear Othmar, and Ella, you can kind of hear him. Glorkin is in the other room.
What do I hear? You said kind of. Do I hear him all the way?
I mean, you can hear Othmar saying "guys" and whatever else he said.
I go to see what all the fuss is all about.
So we go south, north, check something else out.
I just reach my head and Corsola, all the swords went that way. We should follow the swords.
And of course, so if you want to look in the room, you can. You can just do a perception.
So there were swords that went a direction that you want to follow, Ella?
Yeah, yours
Where?
and his. We don't have swords.
You, Glorkin, and
I
Val are
see.
known as the swords of the group.
I thought I missed something. I'm
I'm-
like, wait, what?
I thought I did too for a second.
Like flying swords or something.
And I was like, fucking swords. All right.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Yeah, so Corsola, this room has been ransacked as well, but there are a few treasures that have been left behind. So scattered about the room are the remains of a bed, an armoire, a desk, and a chair. Heaped around the broken desk are hundreds of torn scrolls, all bearing religious sermons. And you can also see in the wall here, to the right there. There is a appears the wall has been separated from itself at this bottom end, and it looks like there's a passage there that's just barely separated. But with that, you're being very thorough in your perception of this room and saw the separation of the panels of the stone.
Is it something that I can push on, pull on?
Yeah, so you can get your hand in there a little bit, and you just kind of like inch it over, and it actually slides fairly easy once you get your hand in, and it slides open, and you've got a passageway right in front of you.
Oh. Oh, I found a passageway though.
Like a secret one?
It definitely didn't seem like a normal one. Now it does, though.
I'll leave Sparkle with Corsul just so I can glance back and forth, and I'm gonna run over and be like, "Hey, Corsul found a secret passage.
Cool.
What you think?"
Let's
What
do
you
it.
think?
What you think? Cool.
Yeah. Right on.
Secret passage must be hiding something. Let's see what it was.
Okay, and I skip back. Pick up the drift globe on my way through.
So yeah, I just what is it? I've read the map, Adam, so I know what's here, and I hacked my thing to give me a natural 20 so I could find it. So doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Cool.
I would expect nothing less.
Okay, so you go in the you going in the hallway or in the corridor?
Yeah, I look in and then I turn around and see everyone just appeared behind me.
I got him.
Oh.
You just hear like a bunch of like,
Yeah.
what?
You
What?
said secret passage?
Secret patches?
like a bunch of dogs waiting for a treat. Like, what's in there? What's in there? What's in
What's
there?
that? What's that? What's that?
I don't know yet, guys. I just found this. We could go
Yeah.
together.
So as you peer in, it's a dusty cobweb filled corridor. Uh, so as you move through, just cobwebs are connecting all the way, some all the way from the ceiling to the floor. It's about a 15-foot high corridor in here, which is odd because dwarves are not typically that tall, so you would expect them to just to be slightly shorter, but it's not.
That's convenient.
And as you open it, Glork, and you look in, you see that there are a couple of those wrapped scrolls that were gone through in the door in the desk. You see that there are a couple scattered in here as well, but they are tightly wrapped, and some of them are sealed with some wax.
Well, I suppose I will take one of these scrolls and try to open it up. Gander at it.
So you pick up one scroll and you can see it's written in Dwarvish, and it is a sermon that is what's the name of the Dumathian is a sermon for a Dumathian ritual or something. It's nothing of importance. It's just like what a cleric or a paladin would be reading to a mass of other people sitting there
What does it
listening.
say, Glurkind?
Yeah, what does it say,
Specific,
Glorkin?
specifically, what does it say?
Yeah,
I'm having a hard enough time describing what it is.
It's
You're gonna
a
make me
I
write out a
really
sermon?
need
I
to
don't think
know.
so.
You gotta get your practice
It's a
somehow.
religious.
No,
It's a
Glorkin's supposed to
religious.
do it.
It's a religious ritual. Here, you take a look.
I can't read this.
How many of this? There were 3 or 4 that were in there. Did you just pick all of them up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The two other ones, the same thing, just different passages and things like that. One of them appears to be sealed with some type of etched rune stone, and you cannot open it.
Hey,
Hmm.
guys,
Yes.
I found a scroll that will not allow me to open it.
Ooh, let me see.
Like magically,
There
or
you
is it
go.
just locked?
No, I want to see it.
Here,
Too late.
I got it.
Give it here.
um,
This dog is ridiculous.
yeah. So this Ella and Corso, when you guys see this, it's a spell scroll.
It's a spell scroll.
Hell,
Do-
it's a spell scroll.
can I tell like what it might be? Or
Um,
do I have to sit down and?
you'd have to sit down and identify it to get its secrets.
Ella is gonna take out her wand of secrets though, as this door has come to be seen, and she's just gonna like wand it around the room just to see if there's anything else
No,
she
that
wants
was
to
the
feel
only.
useful.
That's the only door is the one that's lit up that Glorkin's standing in.
Yeah. Darn it. This thing's supposed to be useful. Put it back. Kind of upset that the other magic user found it.
It's gonna be a battle of the ages. This battle will be legendary.
It will be.
Well,
fire
here, Cold
fight.
Soul, you can hold on to this spell scroll for now. Maybe you can put it in your book later.
What was the spell again?
We don't know.
Just
No.
identify it.
I'm gonna shove it in my trunk for safekeeping, of course.
So Corso now has a spell scroll stuck in his trunk.
Oh, I put it too far.
He starts spitting it out his mouth.
I don't think that's how you get it in your brain.
It's always worked before.
Starts spitting it up like a cat hacking up a hairball. See this slimy spell scroll come out of his mouth.
Now no one will want it.
You got
Yeah,
that right.
you can
It's-
keep it.
It's mine.
All
Unless it's
right.
like a ninth
So
level
do
wish.
you guys want to go back north, or do you want to continue through the passage right here?
Bro.
I pull out my axes and start clearing a path for everyone for the webs. Go down the.
Okay, I'll
But
go
look at these
behind you.
webs.
Yeah. So the webs are. I mean, you're able to get through it with no problem. I mean, the webs are in there, but nothing. You guys, you've definitely been in worse after dealing with Trissa and her companions. All right, so you've got a wall in front of you here, Glorkin.
Oh, so this is it. Just a dead end.
Is that the one we went down and found the spell scrolls, or that was in the other room?
The spell scroll was like right on the inside of the door, like right around here. There was a desk that had been torn open with a bunch of ripped open, shredded up scrolls and things like that within the room. And these couple were actually in the hallway itself.
Okay, can I take a look in this corner, perception check, just to see if there's anything?
Sure.
Well,
No, those were the only rolled up scrolls that you saw were the ones that were just inside the door here.
I don't see anything. I'm gonna go back the other way.
Alrighty.
Also, has my character? Sorry, I wasn't here though. Has my character asked about this little goblin thing yet?
No,
Not that I
not at all.
remember.
You just kind of look. You just kind of been ignoring him for
Okay.
now.
All right, I'm gonna pretend like I just noticed. What the fuck is that?
Says Gobby.
Yes.
Gobby.
Yeah, it's Gabi. Got a problem with it? I'll stab you. Right in your
What
big
did
fucking
you
knee.
It is a big knee. You're right.
That Corsul is what the fuck that is.
Do I step on it?
mean,
Do we
Do I
want it
step
here?
on it?
Is it like a bug?
He's kind of been
He's
helpful.
definitely a pest.
Yes.
He
Right,
like glare. He
if
like
Gabi is
he
here.
cuts his eyes over at Ella, and you just see these beady red eyes just glaring at you, Ella.
Well, he's
Stick my
certainly
tongue out at him.
attached to us.
Yeah, doesn't have to be, but I don't know how the Goblin King's
It's a-
gonna grow his ranks any other way.
Just still children like they normally do.
Normally, I'd say it's a love-hate thing with Gabi, but it's just a hate-hate thing.
It's just a hate.
He's definitely not as lovable as Greach is. That's for sure.
Bobby certainly won't kill you all in your sleep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you all in your sleep. Maybe just you. As he looks over at Ella.
Just try it.
He
And
just-
send
he just-
Sparkle over
Well-
to start like zooming around his head and stuff and annoying him.
Good thinking, Othmar. The Zorns will be hungry at some point. Good to have a spare piece of meat around. And I continue walking.
Calling a spare piece of meat. You got some to spare, big fella.
All right, that was pretty good.
I use this. You're useless. Bye. Hey, thanks. Bye.
Well, Bobby, I gotta say, I'm warming up to you.
All right.
Wait until. That's all I have to say. Wait until.
Yeah.
All right. So which way do you guys want to go?
Left,
Left. Okay.
like a great man once said 2 sessions ago.
All right.
Like Othmar's grandpappy used to say, when there's a fork in
All
the
right.
road, go left.
So you have
Bro?
you have a hallway leading to the south. You have a hallway leading to the west, and then you have a hallway leading to the north that appears to have a door at the other end of it.
And once again, left. I just start
Sounds
walking.
good.
I've taken Othmar's words to heart.
Old
Just-
Barnaby Baronbound. Lots of wisdom.
That's a strong name there, Zach.
That's a solid name.
Yeah.
Strong name. You should bring that one
My
back.
grandpappy.
That's
Barnaby,
Barnaby.
Baron Bounds.
I need to see this as a character.
It's like the BBB.
Ghost of the Better Business Bureau.
Oh
I was
yeah.
about to say the Better Business Bureau.
All right. So as you guys head down the hallway, you enter this room here, and this room is a vestibule, a grand vestibule.
My, how grand.
The walls of this area are roughly hewn to give the room a cave-like appearance. The glow from 4 quartz pillars reflects off of flecks of quartz embedded in the walls. There are double doors to the south that are engraved with the image of a mountain with a gem-shaped incandescent at its core. Indentation at its core, which is the symbol of Damathian, which you guys saw on the shields in the armory. And as you enter the room, Corsul, you move into the room, and as soon as you move in between the 2 quartz pillars, all of you hear this booming, disembodied voice say, Gorkin, you're the only one that understands this. It's in Dwarvish, unless anybody else speaks Dwarvish. Anybody else speak Dwarvish?
No, I'm an elf
I
kind of
do.
guy.
Okay.
Ella does.
Ella, Gorkin, you both hear what it says. Neither secrets nor treasures shall be found. Turn back, ye are not welcome here.
We're
But-
not welcome here, guys.
Oh.
Ella, you recognize this voice. It is one that it's got the mannerisms of one that you've heard often in this area or in this adventure that you've been on.
That guy sounded familiar.
Neither secrets nor treasures shall be found. Turn back, ye are not welcome here.
It sounded familiar. How? Didn't even
Can I
understand
roll like a history check to remember or something?
Treasures shall ye find? Turn back! You're not welcome here!
Horrible noise it's making.
Yeah, it sounds like it's dying. Ella, what is it
Tell-
saying?
It's saying we're
Telling
not
us
welcome here, but I think it's
tell-
like
telling us to
trick.
turn around.
Is it a house?
But I don't think we should.
it doesn't sound like Hallister, right?
Come here.
It's always Hallister.
It's always Hallister.
Does Hallister speak in Dwarvish?
It does have the sound of Hallister's voice speaking Dwarvish, and it just keeps repeating every 20 seconds. The same message repeats
Okay,
over
okay,
and
we
over and
get
over
it,
again.
we get it.
It's like echoing.
Yeah,
in this
it's
room.
Hallister, and yeah, it's telling us to go away in Dwarvish.
Well, fuck that, and I just start
So we should probably keep going.
storming forward.
Do you want to go forward
I
or
don't
back?
know. Hallister hasn't been wrong to us yet.
Yeah, but he also
Reverse
likes to hide the
psychology.
best stuff.
Yeah.
He
Maybe.
literally said no treasures here. You said that.
Maybe he's getting cold feet now that we're getting a little too powerful for his liking.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
practically training us, isn't he?
For what?
Maybe he wants his own demise. Or an actual challenge.
Well, he's certainly going to get a demise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys want to go through the room, through the double
What's
doors?
inside?
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yes. The sword should lead the charge.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
No, the swords.
Oh,
Get up here.
Halberd. Don't use
I am
swords.
offended.
Sword. I was never trained
I
in swords.
I only have
No
axes.
swords here.
Swords. The
Yeah,
how
Val, you're the only one with a sword out of all three of you.
Well, Ella said it. Whatever. And I just turn around and kick in the door.
Would you rather the metal killing devices?
I kick in the door. I'm mad.
Yes,
thought it was
I,
gonna
yes,
prefer
I
that,
would,
thank
Ella.
you.
I would.
Okay.
metal
Cutlery.
killing
Small as cutlery.
devices.
I walk
Gah!
forward with my tiny dagger. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's now's my time to shine.
I got one of those too.
You know what? Just everybody, just kind of nudge in there. Just
Okay,
You can
hold
peek
on.
through.
Scooby Doo, like the gang falling through the small doorway.
I would like to change my voice and send a message to Gabi and tell him I'm gonna fucking kill you. So it's gonna be just a different voice.
How different do you want your voice to sound?
Role play, please.
I'll fucking kill you.
The fuck was that?
And I'm just like,
Hush,
looking at the
Gabi.
ceiling.
Gabi just starts listening, and the whole time y'all are in this, and Gabi's saying that, the message just keeps repeating, and it's echoing throughout this room with the cave-like walls.
What's going on there, Gabi?
Sorry. Trying to get something.
All right, well, I'm going to kick these doors open.
So that's three of you kicking the doors open now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
The
absolutely.
the door's just
One.
kicking open so
Like,
hard
all-
and it's closing.
Just like
Ella just kind
over-
of stands back and watches.
over and over again. The door just getting kicked repeatedly.
Is it locked?
No, it's not locked. I'm just not ready for you to go in here yet.
Just
Oh,
Jesus.
okay.
Relax.
fight back, motherfucker! Fight back!
You gotta take this door off the hinges, guys.
Somebody told me doors are the worst enemies.
Yeah, God, I wish this would come off the hinges. It's sturdy as fuck.
Okay, so as you guys enter the room itself is filled with quartz pillars that are it says glowing quartz pillars stand around the temple's perimeter, carved to look like natural columns. The glowing pillars have the appearance of I don't know what that word is, so I'm not going to say it. All the glowing pillars have the appearances of buttresses, but only 4 stone pillars in the middle support the roof. So all of the pillars around the outside are decorative. It appears. As you walk in, you are met with 8 Durgar and a 9th that appears to be different than the others. You also see 2 creatures flapping above them, circling the top of it about 20 feet up in the air as they're circling around. And it, with the echoing sound of the of the message going off in the background, and you're kicking the doors open. They slam against the walls as you enter. Every one of them turn and look at you.
What's in the room, guys?
That's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Real quick, those flapping things, do they look like they're friendly or bad to the Durgar?
They don't appear friendly to you, as they are turned and looking at you with the other dwarves that are in there, or Durgar that are in the room. So
My question before we end: do the dwarves know that there's no treasure in here because of the thing going off? Because it said it pretty adamantly, so they're in the wrong room.
I don't know if they went through the same thing that you guys did. So it's possible that they don't know that. So
Well, good, great sesh, y'all.
when we come back, you can try to tell them if you want.
Yeah. What's up,
Yeah.
motherfuckers?
That's what I was gonna do. I was like, hey,
We're gonna
guys,
use
there's
the
no treasure
power
here.
of Gabi's trash talk.
What-
Just like get in there and insult them.
Like, just we're all like kind of shoulder to shoulder, like in the doorway, but Gabi's climbing over all of us, like, hey, fuck you. He just climbs back down. Like,
So I'm gonna move y'all into the room. I don't know why Offmar just grew.
God, you're
Hold on.
whoa. Hey,
Offmar's like, I'm here, guys.
just walks in and just old man flex, like,
What's the name of that spell that hurts people by making shitty jokes?
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. You should give that to Gabi.
Just for fun.
Yeah, just for lore purposes.
He's a goblin bard.
Yeah.
Gabi has leveled up. Gabi has learned vicious mockery. Gabi is now part bard.
I
I'm
am
guessing
going to be
we.
fucking with him more often, though.
So, awesome. Well, great sesh, guys. I've
Yeah.
been needed to go like to the bathroom for the last 32 minutes.
Well, thanks for
But
holding on.
It's been super like interesting going through these
The
rooms. So
catheter, bro.
yeah,
Stadium pal.
True gamers know the way.
depends. It's a lot less mess.
He's doing
Don't
what's
look at me right
considered
now.
a pro
Don't
gamer
look
move.
Anybody, I always think of that episode from Big Bang Theory where they're standing in line to go see the director's cut of Indiana Jones, and Howard's got the stadium pal. He's like, it keeps my leg warm, and I never have to go to the bathroom. You're peeing right now, aren't you?
Don't look at
Anyway.
me. Hey, Adam, real quick.
Yes.
I have a question about the
Tanner.
spell polymorph.
Yeah, Tanner.
How does it work? Like, can I just?
What
can I
does
just-
the spell say? I don't know.
Well, it
Hold on.
it says something, but it seems kind of OP. So I
It's-
was wanting clarification.
It's a 4th level spell.
It is. And I've
It
decided
says,
that I can
it
do
says
it now.
this spell transforms a creature that you can see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect. The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points and dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's level. If it doesn't have a challenge rating, the target's game statistics, including mental ability, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. So if you pointed your sword at one of those Durgar and said, bunny rabbit, you could turn him into a bunny rabbit.
Can I turn myself into something?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
So what is the cap on the challenge rating of any beast? Because
It
I'm
says to your
level
level.
10.
It's to your level,
CR 10.
so yeah.
Okay. Because the highest beast CR is a number 8, and that's a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I don't think that I
Mhm.
would know what a Tyrannosaurus Rex was.
You have to
So,
have seen one before.
Yeah, to say and just turn into whatever.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm missing something here because you cast Hunter's Mark, and I was super confused about that.
I am a Oath of Vengeance paladin.
So he
I
does
can
the Hunter's
cast
Mark.
Bane, Hunter's Mark, Hold Person, Misty Step, Haste.
He's the weirdest paladin ever.
Yeah, I'm all about big damage on one person, and then when he dies, the next person. Yeah, Bane, Hunter's Mark, Hold Person's Misty Step, Haste, and Protection from Energy are always prepared. And then when I get 4th and 5th level, beyond that, because of my belief system in that if you take an eye, you must also take their eye and their leg and arm and their life.
He's walking the boundary of a vengeance paladin.
Bound
The
walking
line.
the
Yeah,
line. I'm very vengeful. Excuse
I
me.
thought he was a different kind of paladin before. I
I'm
don't
the
know.
most vengeful person you've ever met.
Oath of Vengeance paladin.
Walking
Oh,
the
and you don't want to
line.
be an Oath Breaker paladin. I think that's
Right.
the
He's
discussion.
walking. Sometimes he walks the line of an Oathbreaker.
I don't break. I don't ever. It's like, did he do harm to us? No. Then you stop there. Yes. Okay. Next tree. Did he actually?
Okay. I didn't say you did or have broken your oath. I said you
Line.
walked the line.
I walk the line.
we all do. That's life, right?
Yeah. I even was like, wait,
Wait,
Hauser
and
didn't
thereof.
actually do anything to me. Why do I want to? And then Arthur was like, fucking kill him. I'm just like, okay, but like, why? and then Hauser's like, I know who killed your wife. I'm like, okay, well, I know. Okay, I can go down that far, but after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, old man. And he's like, and he floats off his eyeball. Yeah.
About turning into a dinosaur, it's really funny. And one, I know y'all don't watch Critical Role or aren't caught up, but
Yes.
Caleb the Wizard turns into one all the time. And he was they were having a huge fight on a ship, on like a boat. And he turned into a fucking T-Rex and like made the boat like waves and stuff. And they actually like role played like having to like almost falling off the boat and shit because of that. So that's the only reason I know that you can do that. It's really funny.
Just always picks it. So yeah, I was looking up all of the beasts, and because there's not like a all beasts and their CR rating list on the D&D Beyond app. So I decided to go to Kobold Fight Club and do a little search there. So giant ape is not in the realm of I've never seen that shit, but it's CR7. So I'm like, oh. So I'm just slowly building up knowledge of all these things that I may or may not have seen in my travels. And then I'll talk to Adam off screen and see like what is going to make him say, no, Tanner. No. And that's
Okay, then my last
Sounds
question to you is
perfect.
how the fuck do you have polymorph?
great
The
question.
Sword.
The sword has 6 charges. It gets like a the
Fly.
recharge. It gets fly for 2 charges, polymorph for 3, and transport via plants for 4 charges. And then it's 1d4 plus 2 regenerated spell slots every morning at dawn.
And if it's
So
empty, you have a chance
if
of
it
destroying it.
Doesn't say.
It doesn't have that feature.
Oh, okay.
It just goes down. The sword's kind of into itself a little too much to let me just say, I want to fly, and it says, and dies. That was a good one, huh?
Yeah. All right, now I'll stop the recording.